Well, we're done with camp. Is it happy times in the locker room?
Yeah, yes and no, because you build a lot of camaraderie during the camp. You're with each other all the time. It does get annoying at times, but overall the excitement level is there, the energy is there, and I think we're ready as a team to focus our attention UIW.
How different was this camp versus the previous ones you've been in?
I would have to say the excitement levels, the camaraderie, the everyone every day. It was just the consistency within the defense, the offense, and special teams. Just there was so much energy, there was so much passion shown, and it carried out. From day one, you always think, okay, it's day one. Can you do it in day 14, 15? And that carried over. And you really got the build of something special in this locker room, something special in this staff and the whole organization. So overall, we're just ready to get excited and put on a show next Saturday.
You guys went through kind of a mock game week this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sort of mirrors what you'll do. How did you feel like you guys came through that? You ready for the real season?
Absolutely. We're always improving. We're never set in stone. The work is never done. We're going to keep working and preparing for UIW all the way from now up until Saturday. Even then, during halftime, the work never stops with this team. So, as a matter of fact, it was so great that we got through this because we ran through all the freshmen, all the young players who we expect up. And they got to experience from the whole game week. They got how we're going to run things next week, and we're just getting them ready for school and whatnot. But it's really great, and it's a good thing we're preparing this week early as an addition to the next week.
Go ahead.
How important is it for y'all to start success early with this program? I mean, with this first game coming up.
Success early is what we strive for. But anything, we're not going into this game thinking it's any differently. We're not going in with any type of intentions. We have a common goal, and that's to win a championship. And unfortunately, this is just a team that's in the way. So we're going to approach it every game. We're going to approach every game the same. And we're going to go out there and do our best and go out there and give them a show.
Do you guys have a defined first team on defense, or just still kind of rotating around?
Everything's in rotation. Nothing will be set in stone probably until that week one. So going into it, there's going to be a lot of people playing. We got a lot of kids. We got a lot of depth in all positions: D-line, O-line, quarterback, secondary. It's going to be great. You should expect a lot of new faces on that field.
Who have you seen from the safeties group who has been impressive to you or who stood out?
The safety groups had to be the freshman, Rashard Wisdom, but it's not even just he's so much ahead of the game as a freshman, and he's doing really well for himself. But it's not even just Rashard; it's the entire secondary. It's Savion Harris, Carl Austin, Vance Valaire, Day Taylor, Jamal Shannon. It's everybody. That whole entire safety group is going to be a force to reckon with, and I really think we're going to have one of the best secondaries coming in the conference. So it's a matter of time until we're felt, and I think we're ready for that.
What have you seen from Antonio Parks coming in here as a newcomer?
He's doing well. He did well. He's coming into a new system, but overall he's adjusting greatly. He's going in, making his plays. He's doing what he's got to do, and I think he's comfortable. We like him. He gets along in the rooms well, and he's going to be a great addition to the team. Absolutely.
How much you guys looked at UIW? What can you tell us what they do?
We haven't looked into dove in too deep into what we're going to do with them. We've seen a few things, a few sprinkles here and there. And for the most point, I think we got a good idea and a good understanding of what we're going to do. And it's just going to carry over into next week as well. And we'll dive in a little deeper when we get into it.
We've been told this was kind of a player-led team this year. What's that dynamic like for you guys?
It's just good. We have a culture that you're trying to define here. And it's one thing with Coach Wilson, you hear from the coaches repeatedly over the years, repeated. But now that you have the leadership of the group stepping up and being in the program, being a Coach Wilson, we have an expectation for ourselves as athletes, not just for the staff to have to get on to us. So, and it starts with the little things. It starts from cleaning up the locker room, to being on meetings on time, to taking notes. And we hold each other accountable, and the players really take that initiative. We take that to heart. We take that seriously for everyone in the organization. So it's going to be it's just a great feeling, that the leadership of your team is going to check what needs to be checked rather than the staff having to get on to us as a whole team.
What led to that change?
I would just have to say, we don't like to lose. That chapter last season is closed in our book, and we're focusing on this season. But that left a really disgusting taste in a lot of our mouths, and something that not a lot of us are used to. And we know we don't want to go down that road again, and we know we're not going to let that happen as a player, as a staff, as an athlete. We can't go through that. So I think as an organization, we're playing with that chip on our shoulder and not let it edge, and it's carried over from the winter to the spring to the summer, and we're ready to go.
Has it changed the role of the coaches at all when you guys bring so much of that leadership yourself?
No, not at all. Because the coaches bring the energy right where with us. We transition, we sprint from field to field. You got coaches in there sprinting from field to field. You're in there doing demonstrations, you're going to have a coach going full speed doing demonstrations. So if anything, we feed off each other. The players will bring the energy or the coaches bring the energy. But overall, the entire organization, the entire staff, anybody from in practice, the trainers, that energy is felt, and it's just contagious. And the whole team catches on to it, and you felt that a lot throughout this whole entire camp. And I think that's going to carry over into the season.
CJ, appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.